What's up, guys? We're gonna do a breakdown of the E-mini. It's October 9th, 2023. Looks like we had an uptrend today, but a wedge bottom into an uptrend, 2-day continuation from yesterday, which would be Friday the 6th, even though it's Monday. So we'll go into yesterday's context on, this is Monday, but I call it yesterday. And this was a nice wedge bottom, and a lot of people got trapped. This, I think it was NFP. Anyways, this was a news bar. I think that caused the trap, and a lot of people were getting FOMO, trying to re-short levels, and I think that just kept fueling the uptrend. And we got a spike into a channel. It's a very strong day for the bulls. They made 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100 points. Bulls made 100 points today, so that is a lot of money. One E-mini contract would make $5,000 if you just bought. I mean, you would have to catch the low and sell the high, but let's say minus 10, minus 20, that's still 70 points. That's really good. Let's get into the breakdown. Here's going to be today. Let me change that date real quick. 9. Okay, yeah, so this is today. We start off the day with a gap down, and we've been here long enough to know that this is a bear bar. First bar of the day gets no continuation, though. Gap down gets no continuation. First 6 bars of the day are these right here, but that's the 7th bar. It's bullish pressure from a gap down. This could be seen as a bear flag right here. I think that's why this short happened, or maybe there's news, I'm not sure. And although we have a gap down, the previous day was very bullish, so I think a lot of people are looking at this gap down as a good level to buy, because bears made money here, so this would be the low of the range. This is the last leg in a trend, is the first leg in a range, and bears made money here, so the bulls could see this as range lows. And I think that's why they were buying right away, because this was range lows. Bulls buy low, sell high. Play. This is a pretty nice setup for the bears. It's a bear flag with a double top. Bears are defending the EMA, and they had a double top here, so this could be a double top, lower high, maybe leg 1, leg 2, leg 1, leg 2. This is a nice setup for the bears. It is going to be, if you were a market order trader, you'd be entering pretty late into it. So limit order traders are getting paid right now. And although this is a bear flag, it's also a range, so because it could be multiple things. And do you really want to be selling this low in a range, or do you want to wait for a pullback or a pop? So it is tricky, but that is a pretty nice setup. Delete these. Give a couple more. Here we go. So I measured this, and I took this leg 1, leg 2 right here. It was a pretty nice one. It happened quick. I got in as it was moving down, and I didn't hit out, but it's a good trade. It's a gap bear flag, leg 1, leg 2. You would make at least 5 points if you can spot that. I spotted it, but it's a little too late, and I took profits a little too late because I was convinced we were going to tag the EMA. We were so close to it, but we didn't. So that shows us that the fact that the bears did not tag that, shows us that bulls are stepping up quickly. They don't want it to tag this. They're eager to buy. With that being said, since they're eager to buy, that causes this. Now that bulls are eager to buy above the bigger time frame EMA, that gives bears a failed breakout vibe, because they got no continuation right away. Bears that went short, it just snapped right against you. If you didn't, you're trapped. You gotta be so fast to scalp out, and I'm sure some people did, but that's a hard one for a beginner like myself. Okay. So this is really nice. Let me expand this a little bit. Oops. Here we have the failed breakout, the gap, and the head and shoulders reversal. There are many confluences to get long. Even if you don't buy here, you can buy the breakout. Bulls get leg 1, leg 2, and I'm going to take off that circle thing. I don't like it. Bulls get leg 1, leg 2, and then they break out of this bar. In the previous videos, I talk about if there's a breakout and this bar, if this level gets surpassed, and it did, right? So if we're buying a failed breakout, the first PT is the breakout point. The next PT is a measured move of the breakout point. And so we could just project it. My fibs are messed up right now. We could just project it like this. And that move got met. And two things are happening right now. Bulls are making money, and they're telling you they're closing bear gaps. So bulls may want to start trending. I think bears get stuck right there, trapped. And they close this gap. They close this gap, and this bar is closing. They're starting to close this gap. I was gonna say this is a gap, but this gap is part of this gap, kind of. So they're excuse me. So yeah, bulls are closing gaps. So they're showing that's bullish strength, turning into a bull trend day. And with yesterday's context, the uptrend from yesterday, I think this is a really good trade. It's a high 1. This is a high 2, or this could be a high 2 after the pullback. So you're paying, if you buy here, you're paying for more information, but it's strong and it is a breakout. So I think it is reasonable. I was already long and I scalped out around here, and then I kind of fumbled the ball, but we'll talk about that later. I fumbled it up here, but I did still walk away green today. It was a good day. Where's the play button? Yeah, there we go. Okay, there's two things are happening here again. Bulls get that final push into the gap close. So gap 1 got closed, gap 2 got closed, and now the gap down got closed. That's 3 gaps. Bulls are pushing. So that means they have 3 gaps. Here's a gap. Bears close this gap. So bulls have this kind of gap open right here. So there's sell orders waiting at the gap down. Maybe people saw this gap down and expected a continuation. So they put a sell orders here, and I think that's what caused this pullback into the EMA. This pullback also equals a wedge bottom bull flag and a double bottom. So strong pull. Here's the first flag, and there's the bottom, the double bottom, and then here's the wedge flag. Here, 1, 2, and that wick is 3. This is a good reversal bar on support. Maybe you don't want to buy this because of this and this, and I get that because this is technically a high 1. And if you look really closely, we didn't even break out of this range. So let me delete this one. We didn't break out of the range. Is that dark enough? Can you guys see it? Okay. This candle did not break out of this range. So it makes sense if you don't want to buy it, because technically it's still kind of a bear trend. But the next candle does start to probe. It starts to probe what's going on up here. In this instance, it turned into a wick, so there were more sellers. Oof. This is a really strong breakout. I pretty much did not expect that, and that's where I said I got caught up a little bit around here. I was thinking this was gonna collapse around here, and I went short on a strong spike. I gave away a lot of profits, but I still finished the day up pretty penny. Here we have another pattern. It's a bull flag, double bottom. Oh, I guess it's not another pattern. It's a continuation of the previous pattern. And here's a double top. Bears sell orders. So they go short here, right? And they want the market to tank. their stops are going to be here or here. I don't know depending on their account size, but their stops are all here. And look how big these bull bars are compared to everything else. Well, this one also catches stops too. But what I'm trying to say is this double top, yeah, it's a double top, but double top is also a bull continuation pattern. Buy, put a stop there and buy. I had a stop there and I closed it out. That would have been a nice trade. But so the reason these bars are big is because bulls are buying and they're hitting stops. And a bear stop is a buy order. Right? So if they're selling, their stop is a buy. So as bulls are buying, they're collecting more buy orders from the bears. And that causes a surge in price because everyone and their mom stops are getting hit. And look at this. That's why when gaps get closed, it's talking about they're absorbing sell orders. They're absorbing all the orders. They absorbed it and helped fuel. They got trapped. Bears got trapped. Caused a huge, about 30-point run. So that was really nice. I made the hard money today and pretty much missed the nice money. I'm gonna play the whole day out because it's we kind of just range and then we dip below support, but I'll show you. So I think that's the day right there. Yeah. So hold on. I want to make sure I do this systematically here. Okay, so the patterns from what we have this breakout that we talked about, all the orders get absorbed, and then we have a bull flag. The problem with this bull flag is that it's at highs, and it's the third flag. 1, 2, 3. It's pretty rare for the last flag to be the strongest flag, but in this case it was. This is still a good buy if you scalp out. I mean, you can make about 8 points here. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just acknowledging like you're buying to the late in a trend, third flag. And I think this is a good trade, and it depends how quick you are, you know. So it's a good trade because there's a bull flag. Here's the wedge bottom bull flag with a sell order. I mean a sell order with the sellers getting trapped is what I wanted to say. They go short here and then they get absorbed into a reversal. The problem with this is that this reversal bar is a better price than this bar. When you wait longer for a trade, you technically get more information, and if you get more information, you shouldn't be getting a better priced trade because technically you'd be entering later. So if you took this trade, it's a good scalp out because you should be like, why did I get a better price if I get more information? And it's the third flag, and we're at resistance, and it's getting late in the day. So yeah, there's a wedge bottom bull flag, and with the 3 pushes down, that gives us 3 pushes up, which 1, 2, 3, and bears see that as a wedge top, and that's why they get short back into support. Bulls buy low and bears sell high. Bears make money here, so this is support. See, they make money after the trend. So with that being said, bears know they make money, so now they go for leg 2. And then bulls buy support and go for the next day, but the next leg up, best end of the day. So pretty good couple of days for the bulls. You know, pretty nice. How much money have they made over the last 2 days? 121 points. That's a lot of money. Bulls are doing some work in the markets. We can see where they're at the overall time frame, the daily time frame. We're sitting right on the EMA. But we didn't close above it, which kind of sucks. I think that really matters. If we closed above it, we would be up to par with this. But the fact that there's a wick here and a strong sell here, maybe bulls get some sort of pullback, trap the bears, we go higher. But this is not a strong, we got 1, 2, 3, kind of parabolic coming off lows. We're at range lows. Where's the middle of this range? That will be good information. Here. So that's the middle of this range that we've been stuck in since June. 50% is right here. Maybe we tag 50%, come down, break out. Maybe we get trapped. There's lots of possibilities. We're at the EMA, so it can go either way. Tomorrow's Tuesday. I don't think we have any crazy news coming up. Maybe we go side. Last time the market was trading around this price, we went sideways for a couple of days, and we've had a pretty good 3 days of a run up. So maybe we just go sideways because that's what happened last time at this price. And what's going on in the hourly chart? Yeah, so hourly chart's looking like bulls are trying to put in a bottom. Wouldn't say it's the strongest bottom, but it looks like they're trying to do something, and they're going to hit some resistance soon. So it'll be interesting to see if they can start closing these gaps and we are in a range, or we get a pullback, or maybe bears take over and sell. I'm not too sure. I don't pay attention to seasonality. I'm sure some traders could figure that out due to seasonality, October lows and whatnot, but it'll be interesting to see what we get. It can go either way. I'm still going to try and trade both sides. It don't matter to me. I hope it doesn't matter to you. We shouldn't have a bias, which is why I like point counting, because it keeps me honest with myself. You can't deny who's making money. Hope you guys are studying and learning price action. Hit the follow button if you're learning something, and turn on your notifications, because I'm making all my videos come out the next day, so I can have time to make them a little bit better. Because I've been feeling rushed, and I always feel like I could do something different, but I wanted to get it out. And I'm like, you know what? I'd just rather make it kosher, because some of you guys are really watching this, so I appreciate your time. Have a good day. Study. Let's make some money. Let's close the year strong. Have a good day, everybody. Bye.